Sorry. Hold on. I gotta find the correct.
Would you stop telling him how to run his own game? You ever think of that?
I just want to move my little portrait.
We've been at this together for a total of like 10 or 11 years, and we're finally learning how to actually play games.
What's wrong?
I just want to yell out, "Show me your hands."
God, you're a horrible person.
I like astrology school because it's racist. It's all about, being born in some way that you can't control.
And your whole personality's around that one time you were born.
RPG Underground. Welcome to RPG Underground. Tonight we're playing a small adventure called Bits and Pieces from the No Time to Scream 3 Evenings of Nightmare book from Call of Cthulhu. Recently got a really cool Foundry virtual tabletop module for this that's got all kinds of cool bells and whistles, so we're going to give it a shot. There are 4 different characters you can choose from: criminal, private detective, doctor of medicine, and ex-soldier. You can be either male or female.
Awesome. I have a title for this episode. We're the Sisterhood of the Cultist Pants.
So the characters have been chosen. There were 4 pre-gens, and these guys have selected who they want to be. So we'll go down the list, and everybody tell us about your character. AJ.
All right. I am Doris Trigger MacGuffin. I'm an up-and-coming criminal, eager for a respected place in Arkham's underworld. I have faced a lot of adversity in my life, but Dr. Lawrence Warwick, an old friend of the family, has always looked out for me. And he took care of me when I took a beating from a rival gang, but I didn't deserve it. I feel like I owe him, so when Dr. Warwick called me today, just talking crazy talk, I was concerned.
All right. John?
I'm Dr. Helen Randolph. I'm a respected doctor who works in a hospital in New York, former colleague of Dr. Lawrence Warwick. We maintained a friendship with correspondence, letters and such. I haven't heard from Dr. Warwick in several months, but now, suddenly, after I'm visiting Arkham on different business, he calls me.
Micah?
I'm known as Dorothy Running Cow. I'm a retired combatant who moved to the United States. Moved here, wasn't born here. Don't assume anything based on my icon or background. Moved to the United States after the Great War. Call that World War I now, but I didn't know that at the time. I've known Dr. Lawrence Warwick since the time he treated my injury during the war in France. Warwick is a good man, although I've not heard from him for a few years. Today, Warwick called me, sounding panicked, talking about weird stuff. Something is wrong, and it needs my help.
All right. It is 1929, and you are in Arkham, Massachusetts. Your evening is ruined. All plans are off after you've received a frantic call from Dr. Lawrence Warwick, consulting physician who until now worked at a variety of hospitals across the East Coast. But recently he lost his position at St. Mary's Teaching Hospital in Arkham due to a dereliction of his duties, which was probably code for some sort of scandal. Authorities revoked his medical license, barring him from practice. He did not take the dismissal well, and earlier today, he called each of you, ranting wildly about his actions and how he has to avert some terrible crisis. His call was incoherent, although he did linger on a few sinister words. He mentioned cultists, resurrection, and the need for cleansing fire. Dropping whatever you were doing, you've responded to his call. You've taken upon yourselves to find Warwick and figure out what exactly is happening. Our story begins as you arrive at his apartment. You 3 are literally on an elevator together. You do not know each other. in this apartment building. It goes up, the door's open. You guys all know which apartment number is his, and you find yourselves walking to the same door and then looking at each other. And I will turn it over to you.
I assume we do the Spider-Man meme at each other.
If he ordered all three of us, then I'm charging him extra.
Yeah, I pull out a big old Bowie knife and threaten you both. asking what the hell you two are doing here. I'm responding to a personal call from a personal friend. What do you want with him?
I'd like to just open up my shirt, my blouse a little bit, and expose the 38 automatic that I have nestled
Yeah,
in
don't
my
work
cleavage.
on me. I'm a straight girl.
And I'm going to pull out my fake ID and say, my name is Monica, and Dr. Warwick called me here for a visit.
Same, Dr. Warwick called me all aflutter.
All right, fine. We'll do the Spider-Man point at Spider-Man meme and agree to all go in together.
I
You all
assume we
want
all
it.
care deeply for him, so we should all cooperate.
So you're standing outside of his apartment. You're going to attempt to open the door and enter.
Well, we'll knock first.
Yeah, we should definitely knock and say, FBI, open up.
Yeah, you knock and you do not
The
get a
FBI had
response.
That's right. CBI, Bureau of Intelligence.
Yeah, sure.
That's fine.
You knock and you do not get an answer.
Which floor is this like a ground level apartment, or is this
No,
you said there was an elevator?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the 5th floor.
Are there any windows or anything we can look inside?
You're in the hallway of the apartment.
I don't even think about it. I kick that door smooth off the hinges.
Boom. All right. So you kick the door, it explodes inwards, and not see anything. Let's see.
I bet it was unlocked. We never
Didn't
try
even
the
think about
handle.
Just go straight to kicking the door open.
I used my fireman's axe to knock the door down.
You kick the door open, and what you find is it's a small suite with an attached consulting room and office in the Tower Professional Building, downtown Arkham. You enter the room, and all you see is this foyer, right? And as you can see, there's a plant there, and there are doors into other rooms.
Ooh, we need to go find the bathroom and then search the bathtub.
I'm just gonna walk around at each door, just like slam each one open. We already had a loud entry. Might as well commit.
You're gonna go open the door?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Let's just each choose one. We all kick open a separate door.
Yeah.
All right, and then you've got to enter those rooms.
Freeze, intruder! A woman is speaking.
No. All right. I seem to
think
be.
You're in a closet.
The door's a door. You got to check them all. Also, I'm not in a closet. I'm all the way out.
I'm in a room with what looks like a ruffled up carpet, possibly a blood stain, and some chairs,
Really?
and a note.
The thing we can see, by the way, is the whole ass apartment.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fog of war at all anymore.
Yeah, I just cut all that off. So you guys have entered the patient waiting area, and there's a desk or there's a table that has, chairs and stuff. And it looks like there are scraps of paper all over the place. It's very unkempt in here for some reason. You're not exactly sure why, but it's like he is actually been running his office out of his apartment.
This seems very unlike Dr. Lawrence. He's usually a very neat man. So I'm going to start just like tidying up and, pick up the pieces of paper on the floor, straighten the chairs, make sure the carpets.
I want to pick up a piece of paper and read what's on it.
Okay. So, Micah, you find a scrap of paper that says, "What happens if left unchecked? Full reanimation?"
Don't like that.
AJ, what are you doing?
I'd like to pick up look under the carpet for anything else.
Yeah, you don't see anything else in this room of interest.
All right, yeah. Oh, we'll start opening up other random doors.
All right, go for it.
All right, just you know what? I'm going to open this closet. I'm going to go into the bathroom to the south, just because the northern room is more interesting visually.
The bathroom is actually very clean, which you're thankful for, but there's nothing of interest in it.
I powder my nose and come back out again.
All righty.
Well, let's open the door to the north here. See what's going on in that room.
All right. This is his office, apparently, and it looks like a bomb went off in here. There are papers everywhere. You would imagine that this would be the neatest room in the place, but it is not. It is, like I said, it's like a bomb went off in here. Papers everywhere, files, folders. I mean, it's just,
Is the mat meant literally? Is there actually a saw on the desk?
yes, there is.
Performing amputations in here. Hell yeah.
There's strange looking equipment scattered around this consulting room and office. Alongside medical tools are a tree saw, metal tubs, a garden spade, and a slab of butcher's paper. There's even a small drum of gasoline under the desk.
Guys, I'm not sure he was performing medicine in here. He
Yeah, I'm-
dressed
I'm-
my wounds back in the war and didn't look like this.
Yeah, I'm taking my gun out, and I'm going to start going into different rooms and see if there's anybody else in this apartment, because this doesn't make any sense.
All right. Yeah, the room that you just entered is part of his office, and it looks like he had a cot down as he was sleeping in the room or something. Very strange, considering this is his house, or his apartment. The office, though, like I said, it's got that makeshift bed that you just found in there, and there are documents everywhere, plus the strange items that I already mentioned. What do you other guys want to do?
I want to rifle through the documents.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, y'all dig through these documents, and let's see. You, Micah, find a strange clipping from the Arkham Advertiser. It says, mummified man found at home. Arkham police were called to a vacant property on South Sentinel Street in the Rivertown neighborhood when neighbors complained of a strange smell. On entering the property, police discovered the mummified body of a man whose identity is yet to be established. Inquiries are ongoing. And you were looking around as well, right, John?
Yeah.
You actually find a piece of paper that says, how old is the corpse? What was the process of mummification? Egyptian. Was it wrapped or natural due to conditions? Cold, dry. Ritual, presentation or sanitation? Religious, internal organs? Removed or in situ? Check for arsenic as indicator of pre-20th century process. Arterial injection, cavity removal. All right, we're back to agent.
I'm going to search the desk in this room.
All right. You look through the desk and you find a very interesting scrap of paper that says examination indicates regrowth, unbelievable regeneration.
Dr. Lawrence, you've gone nuts.
All right. Anybody else?
Since we're at it, I will walk over to the dismiss some windows here. I'll walk over to the desk with the handsaw on it.
Okay.
Look at the saw and look at whatever papers are under it. Just trying to check out what's going on here.
Yeah, so you start digging around and all that and move the saw, and you find another piece of paper. And this piece of paper says, can't be allowed. Burn it. St. Mary's Morgue has incinerator. Would somebody like to give me a science knowledge or int roll.
No one else wanted to. Okay.
I'm not that
Roll.
smart.
Mine's only 50. You got this.
I don't got it, though.
Me too.
You definitely do not got this.
Yeah, you're confused by all this. You're like, this makes no sense. How about AJ or Micah?
Oh, you're okay with me rolling int?
Yeah, everybody can roll one of the three things I just said.
My int is 60. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Oh, shit. You smart.
You know what? Can I burn 7 luck and hit
Okay.
60?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll spend 7 luck.
You start thinking about the weird stuff that's in this room, the tree saw, the metal tubs, the spade, the butcher paper, the gasoline, and you're thinking these are all things that would be used to dispose of a body.
Oh yeah, these are. I mean, I know that from being part of the family.
Yeah.
So yeah, I let the other two know that these are very easy ways to get rid of and hide the evidence of a body. Not that I would know firsthand or anything.
Well,
Of course not.
whatever's happening here, we don't see no body, but we do have a note about where you would go to burn a body, and another one about where some street where they said they found a mummy. So I feel like one of those two things has to be our next destination.
Yeah, do you guys want to head over to St. Mary's? I mean, a mummified corpse is something that will probably stick around, but burning a body's that's a one-time thing.
Yeah, it seems like somebody in here tried and failed to dispose of a body, so we should go down to St. Mary's if they thought that was their next resort.
Yeah.
So you're going to go to St. Mary's Teaching Hospital. All
I
right.
think so.
So just so that you're aware, it is probably 10 o'clock in the evening. And the St. Mary's Teaching Hospital is on the campus of the university. So just keep that in mind.
Should
At
we
this
search the
time-
rest?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said, should we search the rest of the apartment or just leave it as is?
I mean, if you want to search the rest of the apartment, you got to search the rest of the apartment because I've got a one-track mind. I'm a soldier. I don't think 3 steps ahead. I just follow orders.
Okay. Well, on the way out, I stick my head in the door to like the main room and yell out Dr. Warwick's name to see if he responds.
Okay. Yeah, you don't get any response. You also notice that the rest of the house, when you walk out into it, is like you would expect it to be. It's not been rummaged through. Everything is nice and neat and orderly. It's just his office and the rooms around that office have been trashed. But it looks like he was living in his office and not in the rest of his apartment.
The rest of the house is untouched.
Yeah. You drive to the Arkham campus, and as I said, it's nighttime. It's probably like 10, 11 p.m., something like that. You get there, and what do you want to do? You're at the campus. You know, obviously there aren't people walking around and stuff. There's very little lights on. The hospital is there, but, you know, it's not like anything else is open. So what do you want to do?
Is an incinerator like a chimney? Does it have a flue? Like, do we see smoke coming out of the incinerator flue?
You're not going to be able to tell from the outside of the building if there's a chimney flue, or I mean, you might be able to see chimneys. Who knows? This is 1929. There's probably lots of chimneys on the building.
Yeah, I think we just go through the front door, trying to play it cool, act like everything's normal, and ask the front desk person give us the direction of the morgue.
Okay.
We don't even have to do that. My character knows where it is.
Oh, dude.
My character studied medicine at this hospital.
Dude, hell yeah. We don't ask permission from anybody. We go straight there just like we know what we're doing.
Well, then if you did study medicine at this hospital, that the morgue is obviously closed at this time of night. And if you go through the front door, you're going to have to take the elevator down by the nurse's station, and they are not going to allow that. But you do recall, since you've worked there, that there are 2 entrances into the morgue. There is the elevator that will take you down into basically the corpse receiving area of the morgue, where they will the corpses in through the elevator, and there is a back door to the hospital that goes into the hallway where the morgue is. So how would you like to proceed?
Well,
Change of plans, ladies. We got to put it in the back door.
we just need to find clipboards and pretend that we're doing a survey, and it'll be fine. No one will question anything. And then go through the back door.
Nobody's got a ladder. We carry a ladder in. Nobody ever asks you questions if we're carrying a ladder.
That's a good idea. Okay, let's just go to the back door and see if we can get into it. One
So
of you's a thief, right?
I've got lockpicks.
You're going to go around the back of the building? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you find a private access ramp at the rear of the hospital. The heavy metal door that's there has been propped open and the lock is broken. Light spills out from inside, threatening to alert passersby to what looks like a robbery.
Well, let's go inside.
All right.
Yeah, I'd draw my gun as though to clear the room, even though it's not going to help, because according to my inventory screen, I've got a 22, but it's a pistol, not a rifle. So
I mean, if
I'm
you
gonna do that
remember,
much, but I've got it out like I'm clearing this fucking room.
we fought the undead with 22 long rifles in a previous life, so
You got a 22 and a tomahawk, right? You're set.
The tomahawk's going to be much, much better. If the undead shows up here, little 22 handgun bullets are going to bounce off its skull.
So all of you are going in.
Gun
All right.
drawn.
So you stealth your way in through the door and shut it carefully behind you. And as the door clicks shut, a blood-curdling scream rings out from inside the morgue. You instinctively are rushing towards the sound down the hallway to the autopsy suite, and the door is opened. And what you see inside is a blood-stained autopsy table. Scalpels and a bone saw lie on the table. Dr. Warwick is slumped on the floor next to his leather bag. His back's pressed against the table leg. He is covered in blood, and he's pawing feebly at a scalpel that's jammed into his neck. And he's gurgling. Blood's coming out of his mouth. And you see bloody bare footprints and handprints all over the floor around him. And he's just choking.
Immediately run in there and like put pressure on the entry point with a scalpel and try to do first aid.
I'm going to show you a picture
This is a
of what I
horrible
just
mistake,
described.
but
real
Doris
quick.
is not known for thinking ahead of time.
Yeah, just so you can really get this image. That's
hell
him.
yeah. I say to Doris, trust me, I'm a doctor. And then we
All
apply
right.
first aid together.
So, yeah, so you go in the room and you're going to try to apply first aid to Dr. Warwick. Give me a
Through the power
roll.
of friendship.
Yeah. John, you're the actual doctor. Do you want to be the primary person and giving my medicine is level 1. I
Okay,
have
mine's
1 to medicine.
65.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll.
My God. John rolled 100. All right, John. So
How do we have that in the same night that I rolled triple ones? This is
Oh my gosh.
ugly.
Yeah, that was
Perfect timing too.
That was really bad. Really, really bad. So
Does John get advantage because I
Helen
assisted him?
Randolph. No, he
Oh.
fumbled. He rolled the worst you could possibly roll. So this is what happens. Helen Randolph runs forward and attempts to help Dr. Warwick and is you're attempting to put pressure around that scalpel, and because he's jerking and you're nervous, you bump the scalpel, which happens to cut through the artery in his neck, and blood just starts spurting out of his neck. You've got your fingers jammed into his throat. You're trying to put pressure on the artery, but it's pumping. His heart is just pumping the blood out of that artery, and he's getting wider and wider, and he is able to croak out. He spits blood all over your face, and he's able to croak out the words, "Don't let them out." And then he falls forward weakly, and over the next several seconds, the blood coming from his neck slows till it's a bare trickle, and then it stops completely because you killed him.
Well, say, quick, close the doors.
Okay. And I'm going to load the morgue now, so you guys can
Also,
see.
the doctor's dead. It's completely unavoidable. There's nothing we could do. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Shane, we retcon that John is a doctor, but like of astronomy.
Astrology.
Astrology after just that absolutely miserable role. There's no way they're a doctor of medicine.
We don't always bring our A game. You've certainly fumbled a burglary, haven't you?
You know what? That's true. After a hearty breakfast of a tube of avocado, I'm not feeling tip top. Are there other doors into this room, or did we walk in the only entryway?
So to the south of this room, that door is actually the door to the elevator that goes up in the hospital. Let's see. What else is there in here? Sorry, I got to get my notes.
Looks like there's a door to the left, too.
Yeah, let me open up my notes real quick. I had to refresh the screen and it closed them. So that's the autopsy suite. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the autopsy suite that you're in. There are 2 metal tables that are bolted to the floor. There's an overhead light in the room. There are cabinets that are running along the walls, 2 large sinks in the northern corners of the room. And there's a door to the south that leads into the actual cadaver preparation room where the elevator up into the hospital can be found.
The elevator just opens right up to where they just embalm the bodies.
Well, that's the prep room, the embalming room. I don't know if they embalm in that room. They might, but yes, it goes straight to that room.
Are any other doors ajar?
Give me a spot hidden.
Oh,
Nice.
success.
So you walk around the room and look, the doors are, well, the door that you just came through was open, right? The door to the south is closed. The door to the west is open, actually. And you notice there are streaks of blood on all of these doors. And if you look at the floor, there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, I point at the blood streaks on the floor and just say there's probably something else in that other room.
I want to examine Dr. Wyatt,
Okay.
the corpse of Dr. Wyatt, and just see if he has anything on him, rifle through his pockets.
All right. Give me a spot hidden.
66, that hit.
Yeah, you don't find anything on him. John, is there anything you want to do?
I'm going to look at the door to the west.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden roll.
8.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's an extreme success. So when you look at that door, you notice in the blood that there's a handprint, right, in the blood. And you turn around and start looking at the patterns of blood in the floor. And you see that there's about 7 different patterns of drag marks, handprints, footprints. But you look over at the doctor, and he was wearing boots.
Oh, shit.
All right, I'll walk over there with you guys and we'll just kick open the door together and get our shit pushed in.
Is there a like a big red button for emergencies in the morgue? Is there an intercom that we can turn on and like maybe listen in on the other room?
Listen in on what room? I
Like
mean, you can walk up to the door and listen if you'd like.
Brother, OSHA had
I
not
thought-
been invented yet. We're not doing safety protocols here.
That's fair.
Yeah, you can give me a
The door was
listen
open,
roll.
right?
if you'd like to listen. Yeah, the door that you're standing by was cracked open.
I mean, sure, I'll roll listen. Why not?
Okay.
A 3.
Oh, okay. As you stand at the west door, carefully listening, you hear movement outside of this room from different locations in the morgue. You had an extreme success, so you could tell that whatever is making the noise is small, perhaps the size of a dog. But there are
locate
multiple
Dog-shaped
movements,
dog or like a big fluffy dog?
like a panda-shaped dog. But there are multiple movements, the morgue outside of that door.
I'm gonna whisper what I know to the other two.
Okay.
It sounds like they're scurrying outside of this room.
Got a 22 handgun in one hand and a tomahawk in the other hand. I'm ready for war. I'm having flashbacks to World War One, which we didn't know was World War One yet.
Did you tell them whatever it is, it sounds small. Well, smaller than us.
Well, certainly you can take it.
Look over at Running Cow.
You know how many trenches I ran into that sounded like there was something small in there? We don't take any chances anymore.
If all else fails, we just have to call the fire department.
I heard they're busy practicing for the tug of war tournament.
I hear they're practicing with a donkey this year. They're gonna beat the police.
Yeah, rumor is they don't answer too quick.
Well, y'all want to see what's in there? I'll open the door and you two can charge in there and
Yep.
fight.
I'm ready. Slightest bit of movement, I'm going to open fire.
Yep. Pull out the handgun, ready to go.
I'm gonna throw open the door.
Okay. You throw open the door and look at it's the hallway. When you entered the main building, like you see over here, that's the door you entered. You came in a hall and you went down to this door that was opened where you heard the screaming. But the hallway actually just wraps around, right?
Great, so they've gotten out.
Wait, did we close the door behind us?
Like you see now,
Mhm.
the hallway just wrapped around this room, and so you're just stepping back out into the hallway. All you've done is open the door back into the hallway.
Can I go around back towards where we came from and see if I hear any of the scurrying? Like back this way?
Sure.
Maybe
Very
I
called by you.
cornered-
Nothing dangerous about that.
maybe I cornered one of the little doggos. Yeah, Shane, I assume I just see continued empty hallway.
You do.
I slink back to the group. Nothing over there. Empty.
I will go ahead and follow the hallway down in a this way direction. Can I check from here if the noises we heard are getting louder?
Yeah, give me a listen.
And my listen skill is not good, but I did hit.
Nice. You hear what sounds like talking coming from the door to your northwest.
Like that there door.
Yeah.
All right. I make my way over there. I don't even try to listen anymore. Kick the door open again.
Okay. You kick the door open and you see a few desks in this room and chairs. And over on to the northeast in the room is a desk that has something on it. There is a head laying on the desk with the phone receiver open, saying, "Yes, please, I need the police. Quickly, I need the police." And I need you to roll sanity.
Here we
Shit.
go.
Ooh, give me a 1d6.
By 1 point, Micah. 1 point.
I can't spend my luck to get out of that, right? Can't do it
No.
on sanity rolls.
Oh, you take one sanity loss. You see this head and you scream and run back out of the room.
All right.
And y'all just see her run out screaming.
Oh, I gotta take a peek too.
Yeah, I gotta check out. Like, whoa, this is scary.
Yeah, I can't even speak. I'm just crying, holding my gun and my tomahawk, just totally immobile.
You both go in, you see the same thing I just said. This head is laying on the desk with the receiver by its mouth going, yes, I need the police, please. And it glances over at you and grins. And both of you give me sand rolls. You both passed.
So I have a question for the head.
Uh-huh.
What happened? How did you end up like this?
It just looks at you and starts laughing. It's like, yes, police, I need help. There are people here. They're killing people. They're killing people.
Oh.
Well, there's no right way out of this. We're gonna get into a shootout with the cops, aren't we?
We need to get out of here. I want to walk up and I want to click the phone receiver and I want to grab the head by the hair. And it's like, we need to get out of here now.
Okay, give me a dex roll.
Are you guys okay if I hang up?
Yeah.
I don't get a vote. I'm sitting out in the hallway screaming and crying.
I don't like the police anyway.
There we go. Success.
I'm sorry, not a dex roll. I just need to know what is your dex.
80.
80. All right, his is 40. So what's yours, John?
50.
That brother's ahead. He's got 0 decks.
That is a head that is talking.
He don't have no digits.
Yeah. So you get to go first, AJ. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up the receiver and grab the head by his hair.
All right. Let's see. So you're gonna grab the head. Give me a fighting brawl roll.
Fighting brawl.
He is going to attempt to dodge.
He's ahead. That is going to be a failure for sure. Yep.
What'd you get?
63. I got to fail.
You got to fail. Okay. He's going to roll his dodge. Yeah. So you tried to grab, he tried to dodge, but maybe he's slippery because of the blood that's out of the stump of his neck and him jerking around, and you're not able to pick him up. All right. It's John's turn.
I'm going to run up and try to pick him up too.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
Both hands. Clamp down on the head.
He's going to fight back.
Okay.
This is Monty Python, like the Black Knight.
Shall I do the same thing and brawl?
Yeah.
No.
John Byrne.
Let's see. Build 0. What's your build number, John?
Number.
Yeah.
Where do I find a build number?
It'll say build on your character sheet.
Character sheet. The fuck? Okay.
The fuck? We had character sheets this whole time.
Bottom left next to your movement.
Oh, shit. Okay. 0.
Okay. All right. So you rolled and failed, right? He's attempting to bite you back. When you come in to pick him up, he's going to try to bite you and fails. All right. Now we are back to Micah. You've calmed down. What are you going to do?
I mean, I can hear everybody else still messing around in there, so I guess I'll go back in, knowing that the talking head trying to call the police made me go a little bit crazy next time. I'm gonna just put up the blinders and pretend that don't exist and search the rest of this room. Like I'm gonna go over to this here desk, this side of the desk, and start going through the drawers. See if I can see if there's anything special in there.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Let's fail.
Yeah, you don't see anything of interest. All right. Back to, let's see, who is it? AJ.
Yeah. I mean, try to grab the head again. I don't want to yell out like what happened to Lawrence.
That's what you're saying? It just starts laughing. Just laughing maniacally. Says the same thing that's going to happen to you.
I'm getting ready to shoot this head. Oh yeah, you know what? My backstory says I am quick to anger. I'm just gonna try to punt this head.
Okay. So that'll be a melee brawl, fighting brawl. Nice. He's gonna try to dodge again. So you got hard success. Let's see what he does for his dodge.
Of course, I succeed in my roles, being an absolute shitter.
Oh, he failed. So you nailed him.
Yeah, blowed his shit smooth off.
Yep. Broke his nose with a kick, please.
How much damage do you do?
Oh shoot, I don't know.
I think
Combat.
it's 1d3.
If it's a punch, yeah, 1d3.
Yeah. So do 1d. Roll that damage.
3.
3 damage. Nice. So you just jump up on the desk and just kick the head as hard as you can. It flies across the room with a scream and hits the wall and drops onto the ground. And now it is John's turn.
Shit, I'm gonna punch it.
All right.
Don't you disrespect my friends that I just made.
It's going to bite in return.
I'm not gonna punch it.
Okay, it's going to.
Don't you ever talk
bite
bad
you.
about somebody I met 15 minutes ago. Whoop the fucking ass.
I failed too. So nothing happened. You try to punch, you miss. He tries to bite your hand, he misses. Then it's his turn. And the head literally starts bouncing and moving. And it's bouncing towards the door. Boom, boom, boom. And it gets to
Can I shoot it while it's doing this?
here. It's your turn. You can shoot now.
Yeah. I just shoot my 22 handgun at it.
All right. Give me firearms. Oh my
Big
God.
hit.
Extreme success. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's right.
Yeah. So
I was in the war.
you hit.
You know,
So
you know how
you
many
do
krauts I killed doing that?
you do the damage of your gun, whatever that is.
Let me figure out what that is because I don't know.
You should be able to look at your gun on your character sheet. It'll tell you.
It is 1d6.
Roll it up.
Dorothy's used to shooting at the white man.
Is the head white? I get a bonus for that.
4. Nice. You fire the gun. The head is hopping towards the door. You guys see Dorothy stand up and fire. The bullet goes through the temple of the head, and the head flies up, hits the wall, and then lays there.
Well, shit, it's dead now.
That was my first thought too. Was well shit.
Quick, put it in your bag.
Yeah, I mean, I still think yes, that and we got to canvass this room at least. See if
It's
we can
time
find
to
any
get out.
clues laying around in the
Cops are on their
blood
way.
puddles.
We have a dead Dr. Lawrence, and we have a severed head.
Not to worry, I have it on good authority that the cops in this town are useless. All of them bought and paid for by a man called Huey Longhouse.
Yeah, is anything special? I mean, aside from the 2 new holes in the head, is there anything untoward, unusual about the severed head?
Well, not now that it's not talking or running around.
Now it's just a normal severed head. Okay,
It's exactly how you think a
just a
severed
regular
head should
severed
be.
head.
So, do you think we should find like a severed hand running around or something? Because we saw multiple streak marks in the autopsy room. I was thinking it was multiple people, but there's multiple streak marks, not necessarily.
Yeah, that's a good point. We don't know how many other disembodied limbs are running around here that we're gonna have to shoot.
And our specific instructions were to not let them escape.
Yeah, I mean, there's other doors in the part of the building we went into. So what if we just marched our happy asses out of here?
Leave the
Start
dead
checking
head
other
here,
doors.
and yeah, maybe we carry it with us.
Somebody's got to put the head in her handbag.
Yeah, I'll put it in my doctor bag because I carry a doctor bag for these situations.
Yeah,
Nice.
as all doctors of astrology do.
it's a portable telescope.
Yeah. You never know you're going to meet a white woman. White women could be anywhere.
That's why I went to astrology school, was for the white woman, as a white woman.
Yeah.
All right. So you're leaving that room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're taking the head with you?
I like astrology school because it's racist. It's all about, being born in some way that you can't control.
And your whole personality's around that one time you were born.
Yeah, like, I mean, you can't control that, but you can choose to hate somebody for it. It's racism, but for women.
All right. So you come out of that room. You've got the head. There's a door to the south. And then, you've already been to the east.
I guess we go south.
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
open
so
the door.
we don't know about this southern door yet, right?
Right,
The southern door from that last room was just the elevator thing.
right. So you're going to open that door.
I guess we got to try it.
All right. Go ahead. What is happening?
Busted there with my tomahawk.
Yeah. All right. So this room, let me read to you what's in this room.
I'm already in that door, swinging my tomahawk around. I was going to make the Indian noises, but I felt like it'd be a little too much.
All right. When you enter this room, this is the furnace room. There is a giant furnace with a door that you would open and slide in a cadaver to the south.
Is the incinerator door open or closed?
It's closed.
Somebody open it.
Y'all think what I'm thinking?
Before we open the door, I would like to examine the rest of the room.
Okay.
Is there anything notable, like on the desk, on the walls?
Sorry. There's just a large brick furnace in here and a large metal door that opens on it. And there's a desk in the room. That's it.
Oh, that's great. We open the door to the furnace. Has everybody reloaded their 1910s firearms?
I want to chuck that head right in the furnace. That thing's unholy.
All right. The furnace is not on.
That's fine.
So if you want to turn the furnace on, somebody needs to give me an electrical repair or operate heavy machinery roll.
We got a 30 on operate heavy machinery. I got a 40 on mechanical repair.
Yeah, you can roll that one.
That's the best.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try mechanical repair.
Oh, super nice.
Hey.
All right. So
got that incinerator fired right up. I'm a former soldier. I've done this a lot. I've seen a lot of corpses.
yeah, so I can't remember what your names are.
Running cow.
Dorothy Running Cow.
Dorothy Running Cow, that's right. How could I forget that? Yeah, so Dorothy, you're able to figure out really quickly how this machinery works. And you click the button and it fires up.
Spike that head through the door like an NFL touchdown celebration.
All right. You guys throw the head into it. It bounces around, comes to a stop. And a couple seconds after that, you hear boo, and the electricity turns off to the furnace.
Shit.
What would you like to do?
Let's close the door to the furnace. I close the door.
Okay. I'm going to give you something, Dorothy, since you rolled an extreme success on that. You completely understand how this thing works from your analysis of it. You were able to get it started really quickly and everything. You know that the reason this shut down is because there is no power going to it now. So the power to the furnace just stopped. It was cut off somehow.
So just furnace power, not like the electric
Just
to the whole
furnace
building, like the
power.
lights aren't flickering and stuff.
Just the power to the furnace.
What is that, breaker box?
Yeah, so I would like to look around this room and see if I can see how the furnace is connected to power. Like, is there a big fuse box, or do I see any wires going anywhere?
You see the wires going up from behind the unit into the ceiling.
Okay.
I bet the hand is at the fuse box upstairs and twisting it out.
I just tell everybody else.
I don't mean that it's going upstairs. I mean, it's going up into the ceiling.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And
there's a
this
fuse
is the
box
kind
somewhere.
of ceiling, too, just to let you know. You know what I'm talking about when a panel ceiling?
like a drop
Mhm.
ceiling.
Where you can literally like pick up the panel, push it up and out of the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
So one of us
Shit.
has to get up on each other's shoulders and stick our heads up through the panel ceiling.
Yeah, we should.
There's
do
no
that.
other way to do that.
We should investigate the ceiling.
I was just going to run through the floor trying to find a breaker box panel. It's probably per floor, right? I mean, we're in the basement, I would expect.
Yeah.
Usually they're in the basement.
Yeah. Y'all just tell me what you want to do.
I don't know. I kind of think we should do both. I think we should check the wires in this room that are going into the ceiling and then go look for some kind of fuse box if we find nothing in the drop ceiling.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So you're going to climb up and push up a panel and look.
Yeah, Gore, if you want to go up there, then running cow will give you a boost. You can stand on my shoulders. I'm sturdy. I'm strong like bull.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you're able to climb up, push it up. You look around and you can see the cables coming up and then going to if you're looking the way that you're looking at this map right now, to the east. They don't continue going up like they're going upstairs. They're staying down in the basement and they're going to the east.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm running out of the room and I'm going to look for a panel.
We gotta keep poking around on this floor.
Sorry. Hold on. I got to find the correct.
Would you stop telling him how to run his own game? Ever think of that?
I just want to move my little portrait.
I guess we should go through this bottom door.
Through what? Okay, that's the room.
Yeah, this is the room with all the
Yeah.
with the dead doctor and all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? Who keeps shutting the door?
I think it's me because I'm stuck in the doorway. I can't get my token out of there. Oh, there we go. Now I'm good. Sorry.
Do we see any breaker panels or anything through here? Or do we want to do another boost and see if we can trace the cables further?
You tell me.
Well, how about let's look around the room first? What do we see when we come in here? Or did we go in here earlier? We've been here before?
You see a room with a dead doctor.
Okay.
Blood
So this is where we found the dead doctor. Okay. Yeah. Let's just open that southerly door, see what we find in here.
Bodies arrive regularly for the morgue via an elevator to this room, which connects to the hospital above. There's 3 steel-wheeled stretchers with locking wheels arrayed in a line. Along one wall is an assortment of cabinets above a long countertop. A wheeled embalming machine stands in one corner. There's a large sink and a steel bathtub in the other.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to head back to the furnace and keep guard in case something tries to get the head out.
Okay.
Because we left the head there by itself.
Okie doke.
Splitting the party. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say the classic genius move in every RPG.
I'm going to turn the tap on to the bathtub.
Okay. Yeah, it begins to fill with water.
We'll come back to this when it fills. So there's no breaker panels in this room.
No. There is a door there that you're standing beside, but
do you want to open this door?
Yeah, I just want to try to open that door.
The door is locked.
We actually tried to open the door for once, and it was locked.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Take one of these medical tables and ram it
into the door.
Into the door, yeah, to open it. Okay. Ooh, or we could go up through the drop ceiling.
I just looked at my locksmith skill, and it is 1.
I'm a doctor, so
if we don't have, I mean, we could try the drop ceiling thing, but I honestly think we might be better off just searching around for the key.
Okay, fine.
I mean, there's so many places, so many nooks and crannies in here, desks to search.
Yeah, my locksmith is 1.
Of course, the one who's by the furnace, my locksmithing is 50.
You want to search the room?
Yes.
Okay. Give me spot hiddens. Oh, extreme success.
Oh, shit. That means I ain't even got to do it.
Very nice. Let's see. Yeah, so you start going through the cabinets and find that there's an eye hook inside one of the cabinets with a key ring hanging from it, and it has a single key on it.
Man, it was in this very room. Look at us. God, we're smart.
I tried that key on the door.
That key works.
What?
God, it's too much.
I can't believe that.
You even turned it the right direction first. Oh, I don't do that in my own home.
Yeah, we've been at this together for a total of like 10 or 11 years, and we're finally learning how to actually play games.
All right, so you open the door, and this is a cold storage room. As you enter, well, you don't have to enter, but I assume you're going to. As you enter this, you see that one wall is a bank of wooden doors, 6 across and 3 high. These are refrigerated drawers for storing corpses. It is cold in this room, and there is blood all over the floor. Just a crisscross mess of blood.
I would like to examine the floor. What the fuck was that? I would like to examine the floor and all the blood trails all over it to see if I notice any patterns or anything like coming out of one particular cabinet or anything like that.
All right. Give me a spot hidden.
That is a big fail, I would imagine.
Yeah, you really can't make anything out there. It's just a smeared mess. That's the best way I can describe it. Just a smeared mess all over the floor. Let's see. So it's 6 by 3, like I said, and then there's cupboards around this other walls in the room, like, that you could walk up and open and stuff. And like chairs pulled up underneath them. The way these cupboards are they are cupboards and a little bit of wood coming out like a desk that goes all the way around, right? And various chairs. It's like somebody can sit down and take notes or whatever, But that's what you see. And you weren't able to make anything out of the mess.
The little like desk areas in front of the cupboards. Do I see anything on the desks? Is there any like paperwork or tooling or any of that?
No, you don't see anything on the desks.
I want to before I go messing with the refrigerators. I want to go down these little cupboards and just start opening the cubby holes just one by one.
Okay. Yeah, so give me a spot hidden as you're doing this. What are you doing in here, John?
I'll open the cupboards on the opposite side of the room.
Okay, both of you give me spot hiddens. So Dorothy running Cal failed.
I got a 55, but I needed 50. I think is it luck I can spend to get to the 50?
It is.
Yeah, I'll do that.
If you click it, it gives you the option to spend your luck to pass.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Both of you failed that.
I'm spending the 5 luck to pass.
You spin it. Okay. Give me a listen roll.
Here we go. Let's see. Where is listen? Here it is.
Failed it. Yeah, there's nothing really in the cupboards of interest. There's some, paper, pencils, things like that, but nothing of any kind of value.
Well, Gore, you know what this means. We got to start throwing open refrigerator doors.
Well, it was locked, so unless a bouncing head can operate a key, probably just gonna find
there's
corpses.
Nothing dangerous in here.
Yeah,
I've got a gun. That means we can do whatever we want.
Sure, let's throw open all the doors, find all the corpses.
All right. So you start opening these drawers, and most of them don't have corpses in them. Some of them do. And it varies, right?
I'm opening with one hand, gun in the other.
Yeah. There's an elderly man. There's a woman in her mid-40s. I mean, it's just a random smattering of people, but there's probably 4 corpses in here out of the whatever there is, 16, 15 trays. Give me listen rolls, both of you.
Oh my God, I actually hit one.
So as you're pulling these drawers out and looking in, Dorothy running Cal, you hear a sound behind you just briefly. It sounds like something being rolled.
Shit.
And
damn corpses is having wheelie chair races.
Hold on. And you look behind you and you see headed towards the door a torso, a headless, armless, legless clump of meat rolling towards the door as if it's trying to escape the room.
I mean, it can't fight back. Can we just pick this thing up and put it in the incinerator?
Well, both of you have to give me a sanity roll first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To Micah, this is the ideal female form.
Ooh, Helen failed.
Yo,
And Dorothy
Running
failed.
cow
So both
also
of you
failed.
give me a D-1 roll.
1d6 minus 1.
That's bad news.
Same.
Oh my gosh, you both rolled. Oh, wait.
Here we go.
Oh, no. Yes. You both take 5s. All right.
We're halfway to being insane for the day.
Mm.
Okay. You both just lost 5 in one shot. So you both have to roll to try to suppress the memory. This is the only roll that you want to fail at. It's an int roll. And if you succeed at this, it's bad.
Here we go.
I'm so smart.
Fail.
All right. So you are able to suppress the memory of this Dorothy running cow. But Helen Randolph, you temporarily go insane for D10 hours. So roll a 10 side.
No.
Dorothy lock Helen in one of the cabinets.
9 hours. So for the next 9 hours, you are temporarily insane. So now let's go through the phases of insanity. So both of you are beyond terrified of this living torso that's just flopping around the room. Dorothy running crow. Yeah, you're going to scream, just start screaming. You're going to jump over the corpse, go through the door, and run back to the furnace room as fast as you can, just screaming the whole time. AJ, you hear this horrible scream, blood-curdling scream getting louder and louder, and it's coming towards you.
Oh, I'm firing blind.
You're going to just start shooting? Okay.
Save me.
Is Helen screaming anything comprehensible? Can I tell
No.
that it's
No, it's
her?
just screaming. It's
Oh yeah,
just
I'm shooting.
Oh, well, you can give me a hard check for a listen roll to see if you can determine if it's Helen or not.
Difficulty hard.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my God, he hit.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So you are able to figure out as it's getting louder and louder that this is Helen coming towards you, just screaming, just losing her mind, running and screaming.
I'll run out and try to intercept Helen and see like what's going on, what happened.
Okay. After that happens, Helen, or I'm sorry, that was Dorothy running cow that's coming at you.
Gotcha.
It's not Helen, it's Dorothy. Dorothy jumps over the corpse, runs out of the room, screaming her brains out, has to get back to the furnace room, has to get there. That's who you hear. She comes bursting through the door to the furnace room and slams it shut. Helen, meanwhile, you are absolutely in shock, terrified out of your mind. You simply turn and open the door to one of the shelves and you crawl in and you close it behind you.
Leave her there.
Checks out.
Leave her there. We're on a mission.
Y'all don't know. Y'all have no idea where she is now.
Helen's become the torso in the closet.
If I did know where she is, I would say we should go back there and lock that door.
I mean, did you find the breaker panel?
Nope. Found a disembodied torso. It was rolling around all on the floor.
Did it look like it belonged to the head in
I'm
the
just
furnace?
like yelling and screaming.
Yeah, give me a D10 roll, Micah. 2. Okay. Yeah. So you scream, you calm down enough now to be able to talk.
Tell me about the torso. Was it like the torso of the head that's in the furnace?
Couldn't tell, but it was rolling around on the floor while we were trying to investigate what was in a bunch of freezers in the next room, and we found nothing at all related to the power supply or getting this thing back on.
Wait, where's Helen?
No idea. I think if I see her again, I'm going to shoot her just in case.
All right. For the next
7.
7 hours, if you lose even a single point of sanity, you'll have another bout of madness. You are
Let's go.
you are really messed up now, and you're in a bad place to be messed up.
Yeah, this whole time I'm telling you this, I'm not saying it calmly. Like I'm ranting and raving and waving a gun around. Like we gotta burn the torso. We gotta go get the torso put in the furnace. We gotta get this furnace on now.
Yeah, let's go. We need to find the break of the panel and get this thing back on. Dorothy, do you want to stay here, or do you want to help me find the panel?
Well, can we both go looking for the panel? This door should lock, right?
Do we have the key?
No, I mean from the outside. Like, can we just seal this door shut so nobody has to stand guard?
We can grab like one of the gurneys or something and put it in front of the door.
Yeah. Let's just jam this chair in front of the door.
Yeah, sweet. All right, let's do that.
And go looking for a way to get this thing back on. Because we do have one other room over in this type of zone.
Shane, we're gonna grab the chair that's inside the furnace room and prop it into the door to try to keep it shut.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go a venture in for this panel and maybe find Helen.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm gonna have Dorothy. Why don't you walk us through where you've already checked? Because I wasn't with you guys, and we can keep on exploring.
Yeah. So when we're in here, I will point you to this southerly room. When looked in here, this door, this don't open that door. That's where the torso and all the freezers are.
All right, let's go south then. Is this the elevator, or is this another door?
That's the elevator.
Oh,
yeah. So the door that I'm talking about going in is out this one. Can you see that when I point at it?
Yep. All right, let's head that way.
That might be something.
All right. Jane will open the door and go right on in.
I just start beating on it. Open up, police!
Guess what you see?
Janitor closet.
Yes, you are in the maintenance room. This is a combination storeroom and electrical room. It contains maintenance tools, cleaning supplies, and an electrical switchboard. The electrical unit regulates and powers the morgue exclusively. And the breaker box is open, and the breaker for the furnace is off.
Nice.
Oh, this is easy as shit. I know how to work this. I'll just pull up to the breaker box and throw the breaker.
Yep. And the breaker is now on.
Can I search the room?
And that's it? And nothing bad happens to me?
Nope. Nothing bad happens to you. What did you ask?
I'm going to ask Dorothy if they can go back and check on the furnace, and I'll search the room.
Okay.
Not entirely sure I trust that, but I'll do it.
You're going to do that, Dorothy?
Yeah.
By yourself?
I guess. Here we go.
Right.
Now we got the party split in 3 pieces. Nothing can go wrong with that.
You don't even know where one of those pieces is. All right.
When I get in here, do I at least see whether the furnace is turned on?
When you get in there, you're able to check, and there is power to the furnace now. The furnace itself is not on, but you see the lights that are on the furnace have come on. So it does now have power.
Well, can I turn it on again since I'm here?
Sure.
I just really want this head to be incinerated.
Yeah. Well, when you go up to press the button, you hear, "Hey, buddy, don't do that yet."
Fucking hell. And do I just obey that, or do I do a sanity roll, or what?
You do a sanity roll because you just heard a voice come out of that.
Well, this is it. It's been a good game. It's been good playing with you all, boy.
Gals.
Oh my God, I hit.
You passed.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Holy shit, I passed it.
Man.
Wow.
You're able to push it down, push down that fear. And do you respond?
Do I think the voice is actually in my head, or do I believe it's coming from like the actual
coming out of the
head we
furnace?
found? Okay, I don't open the furnace. I leave the chair where it is, leave it braced, and I lean up to the window of the furnace, and I say, "What did you say? Don't do what? Huh? Why?"
Yeah, don't press that button yet. We can work this out. This
Oh,
doesn't
no, we ain't
end poorly.
negotiating. We ain't negotiating. No, I pushed the button. Nope. We ain't working nothing out. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you go to press the button, and then we're going to flop back to AJ before you press the button. AJ, what
Okay.
did you want to do?
I'm just searching the room for what could have possibly flipped the breaker box switch.
Okay, give me a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Very nice. You got an
Unreal.
extreme success. As you are searching, out of the corner of your eye, you see one of the giant shelves in the room start toppling towards you, and you jump out of the way as it crashes, and immediately these two arms, severed arms, you see them. They pushed it over trying to hit you. One of them crawls over with its fingers and picks up a wrench, and it's sitting there on the stub where it was cut off, balancing on the floor, think like a cobra with that wrench, and it's hopping towards you. The other one crawls super fast over to where the box is, goes up on and pounces up and flips that switch and goes back down. And when it does, in the other room at that exact same second, Micah, you press the button and it goes, and the head goes, oh, yeah, you didn't get them yet, did you? Yeah. This is going to be fun. Okay, AJ.
I wish I had one of those Chinese finger traps. You know what I'm talking about?
While you're doing whatever you're doing, I'm going to be running back over there in a panic.
I'm assuming, Shane, if I see two dismembered arms poised and ready, am I taking a sanity roll too?
Yeah. Take a sanity roll, and then I'll tell you what you're. Oh, you succeeded tremendously. Nothing bothers you. Nothing shakes you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Extreme.
He's getting used to this.
Yeah, somehow. All right. What is your dex, AJ?
My deck is 80.
80. Okay, cool. So you'll go first because we're going to enter combat now because these arms are going to attack you.
Oh, like hell they are. I whip out my 38 automatic.
Oh, well, you're taking out your gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your dex is 130 then.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds nice.
Yeah, I mean you were winning anyway there.
No.
What's wrong?
I just want to yell out, show me your hands.
God, you're a horrible person. Let's see. I'm going to add that arm, and then I'm going to add this arm. You should be able to see the arms now.
Yes.
Cool. So you are first, AJ, and you see what the situation is here.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out.
Arm that has nothing in its hand and an arm that has a wrench in its hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out just hands as loud as I can, just like hands, and then I'm gonna shoot the one holding the wrench.
Okay, that'll be the one that's furthest to the west.
Let's see.
So the base range here just takes a regular success to hit because you're so close. So roll fire. What's your dex again? 150. Yeah.
130.
So you're at point blank range too.
Oh, nice.
So you get a bonus die.
All right. Shooting what? Handgun, I assume?
Yeah. Yeah. Your firearms.
And gave myself a bonus die. Failure. Miserable failure.
So pow, you miss. And then it is the arm that's by the breaker box. The arm by the breaker box immediately bounces over all the junk that's around you and gets behind you and stops at the door. The arm with the wrench bounces forward and attacks you. It's swinging the wrench at your legs. And let's see what it do to you. Well, I'm sorry, it didn't have a wrench. It has a screwdriver.
Oh, damn, that's a big hit.
That is an extreme success. And
is it too late to ask them that we can settle this with an arm wrestle?
Oh, wait, now. So this thing's coming forward to stab you.
Mm-hmm.
What were you going to do in return? You can either fight back, dodge.
Oh, I'll dodge.
Do nothing. You want to try to dodge? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to beat my success, which isn't going to happen, but go ahead and try it anyway. Nope. That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
It sounded so disingenuous, Shane.
So it does max weapon. That's a penetrating weapon. It does max weapon damage plus max damage bonus plus 1 extra weapon damage roll.
You did.
From one screwdriver.
I gotta go. Okay, that's the damage. So it does 1d6 plus, so 6 damage plus max damage bonus. It doesn't have a damage bonus. Lucky you. And then a d6 roll. So 6 plus, you take 8 damage.
I have 1 health left.
Yeah, so that arm just goes up your leg, right? It's like stab, 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 and you are bleeding out. You're in a bad way. But it's your turn, so that's a good thing.
So am I allowed sometime in the middle of all this, like, to take the very last turn by running in, like, busting through the door because I got there late?
You can run up. You run up to the door and you see an arm there. And give me a sanity roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, not like
That's
this.
fair. That's fair.
And you fail.
And miss. Well, sorry, AJ.
And you
I tried.
scream.
I'm out. I've lost it completely.
Yeah. So, yeah, this actually means that you have a bout of madness. You lose all control, and I can take control of your character. What happens is you're like, no, I have to get somewhere safe. I have to get somewhere safe. You run out down the hall, and you run back into that room where the torso was, and you open one of the drawers, and you pull the drawer out, and you lay down on it, and you slide yourself in, and you shut the door behind the tray because you know you're safe in there. Now give me a D10 roll. And you'll only be in there 8 hours.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, AJ.
Okie doke.
Fantastic.
Yeah, AJ, it's your turn.
It's been a while since we've had one this extreme, but this is how these games are supposed to play out.
Yeah, this is how it would happen more often if we weren't lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is beautiful,
like
though.
this.
Both of you are literally laying on corpse trays in a cold storage unit, terrified. And that's because you're so crazy. You think that's where you're safe.
Yeah, that we had to step over an animate torso to get to.
Yeah. And AJ's being stabbed to death by disembodied arms.
Get by an arm with a screwdriver.
Yeah. Which one do you, AJ?
Don't worry about it, AJ. I
It's
believe
got
in you.
1 life left, or 1 hit point.
You know what?
But you haven't taken a sanity hit yet, have you?
True.
Or
Yeah,
did you take
sanity
one
yet.
earlier? Okay.
I'm going to book it out of the room, and the only thing I can think of to do is to run back into the furnace room and just shoot into the furnace and hope I hit the head, because I don't think I can get past the arms.
Yeah, the arm is blocking you
Oh, I
from
can't get out.
exiting the room, right?
Oh, no.
What? Okay, so I have to do something to you now because these are the rules, and I missed it just to have to
yeah, go for
do it. A single attack that does more or equal
Don't
to
show him any
50%
mercy.
of your max HP,
Mhm.
which your max HP was what?
9.
Yeah, well, you got hit for 8, right?
8.
You fall prone and have
Oh.
to make a con roll to avoid unconsciousness. So you shot, missed. This thing just stabbed you repeatedly.
Hell
and
yeah.
then you fall to the ground. Give me a con roll.
Con roll. Can I burn luck, or is it done?
Unconscious.
Can you burn luck? on
Oh,
a
it
con-
says to spend 4 luck to pass the unconsciousness.
Yeah, you can. You can spend luck.
Yup. Definitely want to stay awake.
Okay, so that means you have a major wound, right? Which makes perfect sense. You're bleeding out, right? But
Yep.
you are awake. You're just prone, and it's your turn.
Oh, that just means, you know what? I'm going big or going home. I'm already on the ground. I'm close to that arm. I'm shooting at it again.
Okay, go for it. You get a bonk. Well, you're prone. bleeding out. I mean, it's still point blank range. I'm going to be nice and give you a bonus.
Yeah, going out in a blaze of glory against a screwdriver.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, extreme success. Very nice on a firearm attack.
Unreal.
Excellent.
Yeah, fuck you, hand.
So,
The other
what's
arm's
your
gonna pick up the screwdriver. Like, I'm right back where I started.
that arm's going to beat you to death with the dead arm. So how much damage do
That's
you
how
do
you
to
die.
the
One
arm?
arm has a screwdriver and the other arm picks up that arm so it can stab you in the eye.
How does the damage work on the melee?
The gun has a damage die beside it.
Damage. It says 3, but I got the extreme. What does that mean?
You don't get anything extra on an extreme for firearms. It's on melee damage. So you did 3 damage.
God, his death is going to be so slow and painful.
Good job. It ain't gonna be slow. He's got one left.
This
It's
is
gonna
going to be so
happen
amusing
fast.
to watch. I'm surprised he's still alive right now.
Me too.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that. Whose turn is it? It's the right arm's turn. The right arm is going to hop onto your back, and just club you in the back of the head with a fist, just as hard as it can hit.
Hell yeah.
All righty. What are you going to do in response? You're going to try to dodge or fight back?
What do I roll on a fight back?
Fighting brawl. It depends on how you're going to fight back. Are you going to shoot it? Or are you going to,
My dodge is 50 and my brawl is 30, so I think I should probably dodge.
Okay, you could try to dodge, which would, in your case, since you're prone, would just be like rolling away, trying to throw it off of you.
Yeah.
While it's trying to pummel you in the head.
Sweet.
Target Doris.
Oh, I have options
Got
to
a regular,
select.
and you're dodging, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hard success. So you are able to roll away, and the arm goes to pummel you in the back of the head, and you roll, and it just misses, and it flops to the floor. So you've rolled over, I guess, onto your back now, and the arm is laying on the ground beside you.
Slow as death.
But fear not. There's another arm.
It's the left arm. The one holding the screwdriver, right?
And it has a screwdriver.
Yeah.
And it's going to jump up in the air with the screwdriver and try to come down on your head, because that sounds fun.
Yep. Also trying to dodge that one.
It misses. You are fortunate.
Wow.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Shoot the one that just
So,
tried to stab me.
Wait a minute. So there's one, and the other one's here. You want to continue this, or would you like to try to flee?
I don't know what else to do except continue fighting.
I mean, you can get up and run.
It's not going to
You
matter,
could
man.
leave this place and go back to your normal life.
Just I'll cry out for Lawrence Warwick, my one true love, and I'll shoot the arm again.
The man whose corpse
for
you've
it.
already found. Larry, why did you abandon me, Larry?
You're going to shoot at it, and it's going to fight back. Which
Yep.
one are you shooting at?
The one with the screwdriver.
Okay, that's the one to the south. So, alrighty.
All right. Handgun bonus die again.
Yep.
Hard success.
All right, let me see what this dude can do with a screwdriver.
Oh, there's an outnumbered bonus die?
Yeah, it missed. So, you got it.
Nice.
How much damage?
1.
Nice. So you shoot it, and a piece of the flesh flies off of it, and it quivers.
That's what you get for carrying that 38 special around. I told you to bring the 357, but you said, no, it's too expensive.
The other arm is going to jump on you and attempt to choke you to death. And what are you going to attempt to do?
Moan.
Are you going to dodge, fight back?
Sorry.
Like, no, I'm going to lean into it on this one.
It gets disadvantage. I'm used to this. Yeah, I'll dodge.
All right. Hold on.
If I somehow manage to
Target.
survive this, I'll be very surprised.
Me too.
You won't.
I won't.
Yeah, you won't.
What did you roll?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. Here you go. All right.
1d3.
The failure.
Spend
So-
23 luck to pass. How much luck do I have? 34 luck. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, it's that or I'm dead. There we go.
Yeah. All right. So it grabs onto your throat and you're able to spin your body, right? And it flies off. So,
And all of this is still taking place on the ground, right?
yeah.
Because you're
Yeah.
still prone.
And it flew over to the wall there, smack. And now it's back to the left arm's turn. The left arm is the one with the screwdriver.
Oh, yep.
So it pounces forward with the screwdriver and attempts to stab you again.
Bring it on.
Will do.
No. Yep. That took 1d6. 84 failure. I can't spend any luck anymore. Yeah.
You
How do
can't.
I die, Shane?
The arm bounces forward, and you're sitting there screaming, holding your gun as it drives the screwdriver through your left eyeball into your brain.
Yes.
And you collapse. So several hours pass, and at one point, the incinerator door is open, and you see that there's a set of legs with Dorothy's body balanced on top of them, and these arms hanging on to them. And they're inching their way into the furnace room, and they push Dorothy's body in the incinerator and close the door. And a hand jumps up and pokes the button and cuts it on. The head sitting there and is just laughing as Dorothy's body burns. Several hours later, you two, the doors open and you're slid out into the light, and it's so bright because you've been in this darkness for hours now. And police officers stand over you and they look at each other, and each of you are just out of your mind, insane. And they drag you off of the gurneys and they say, "You're under arrest for the murder of Dr. Lawrence." And they handcuff you and drag you out of the morgue. The end.
Holy shit.
Good one. Boy,
That's
that
a
one
really
was
good
solid.
one.
Oh, that was great.
Total party kill.
Basically.